Let's talk about MrHeffyy. Where does MrHeffyy come from? Why do I do what I do? Why did I start making videos 3 years ago about the sport that I love so much? This video is going to be very different than all the other videos I've ever made because I'm going to let you guys inside on who I am as MrHeffyy, where the name MrHeffyy came from, why I started this brand, why I've been doing this for the past 3 years, and not full time. I put on skates for the first time when I was 3 years old. When I tell you I fell in love with the game, instantly fell in love with the game. Loved everything about hockey. The minute I stepped on the ice, I felt free, felt like a new world. And I chased that dream of playing in the NHL since I was a little kid, my entire life. Now, unfortunately, when I was in college, I had a very severe injury. I broke my knee, and no, I didn't just tear something or break a little bone. I broke the whole knee. The structure of the knee broke. I made a lateral movement and I stopped, and it did not go as it should have. Now, that being said, after surgery, doctor said you shouldn't play anymore. The usual, you have permanent damage, but I said, you know what, I'm going back to play anyways. And I signed in Belgium, COVID year. Lucky, unlucky, I hadn't put on skates in 9 months. I was bedridden for 6 months. I got on a plane before ever practicing, which was a terrible idea. Got to Belgium, played 6 exhibition games, did really well. COVID canceled the season, I flew home. Gave me a year to rehab it and think about my future, think about what I wanted to do, and how long I could continue to play this game. Now, I knew after that injury that I was never going to be 100% again. I need double hip replacement, I need shoulder replacement, I need a 4th knee surgery, I've had 6 broken ribs, 9 broken fingers, 4 major concussions. My body's taken a toll. But I wanted to play hockey one more year. Play and finish on my terms. Play my last game and know I'm okay saying goodbye. And the summer leading into that season, I started making videos. I said, you know what? There's got to be an aftermath for me where I can continue to stay involved in the game of hockey more than just coaching. Because I love coaching, and I had been doing it since I was 16, volunteer coaching every summer at my local association, coaching goalies, working with higher up coaches, and even having my own clients. And I built a small business around it. When I went back to Europe that year, I went back to Belgium at the end of that summer. I knew it was going to be my last season. I was going to finish on my terms, and I was okay with it. And I had started working on this plan transition into what's next for me. Started making videos. There was no traction. You guys used to love the goalie reviews, and that's it. But I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know how to make a good video, how to tell a story. I didn't know how to do any of it. I just made videos, put them online, and said, you know what? People make fun of me, they make fun of me. If some people like it, they will. Let me just try to translate my love for the game, my passion for hockey, into others and share that experience, hopefully have an impact and motivate people to continue to play or try playing. Just show how beautiful and incredible playing this game can be, because it's given me everything I have today in my life, and I'm super grateful for it. That being said, I went to Europe, got off the plane on a Monday morning, and I'll never forget this day because I knew that it was kind of over for me. Monday morning, I get off the plane, this is a red-eye flight, and immediately the coach texts me, hey, we have practice tonight, don't forget, need you to be there. All right, haven't gone to bed because it's a red-eye flight, and when you're trying to adjust to the 7-hour time difference, they tell you don't go to bed, wait till that night, so you're exhausted. Get to that practice, I'm sore, I'm tired, I'm not in the best shape whatsoever. We're running a 2-on-1 drill. Captain's backing up, and doesn't see me. He runs into me and lands on the same knee that broke. And I felt it. I felt a screw pop out. And I have 6 screws on my knee. I could feel one pop. Didn't feel good. Finished practice. I got off the ice and my knee was the size of my head. Now, anybody who's had knee surgery, you know that ain't a good feeling. When your knee's the size of your head, it doesn't sit right. It's not what you need or want. End up playing on it for about 2 months. Swelling. I got to skip a bunch of practices, but we're winning and I'm playing really well. So I don't bring it up to the team till one day in preseason, the team owner sees me and goes, hey, we need you to go get that looked. There's no way you're going to last a full season with your knee looking like that. I go get x-rays on a Thursday morning. X-rays come back. Yeah, your knee broke again. Your screw popped right through your kneecap this time, and instead of breaking the whole knee, I shattered my kneecap into like 8 pieces. I said, okay, how am I still able to walk? He goes, well, your other 5 screws are holding it in place. So it's still shattered, but they're holding it. So it's normal that you're in a lot of pain and you can't really move as well, but you can still technically function as long as you can deal with the pain. And I'm like, okay, let me go have a conversation with the team and see if they'll give me a month, 2 months to rehab it and see if I can play the season. I get to the arena Thursday night, and coach asks for me to go in his office. Now, remember, doctor did not talk to the team because it wasn't the team doctor. They just sent me to a local clinic because that's the fastest I could get it. And so they didn't know the news about what happened. Sit down with the coach. All right, coach, this is what's happening. My knee's busted. Technically, I can play on it. I'll just be in a lot of pain. I won't be at 100%. Or you can give me a bit of time to rest and I'll come back 100%. We're good to go. He turns around and says, well, unfortunately, we're sending you home. We have somebody else coming. And I'm like, okay, well, that's a quick turnaround for the team, right? Real quick turnaround. They didn't know the results and they're already sending me home. Yada, yada, yada. I don't regret my time in Belgium. I had unbelievable teammates, great human beings. The team I had was great. The staff wasn't. The management was horrible. There's a lot of shady stuff that happened with my gear, my travel, where I was staying. But the team, the players themselves, unbelievable teammates. I had a blast. I still talk to them today. I got sent home mid preseason, and that was it for me. I played my last game of hockey and did not know it. My last competitive game of hockey, because you can play beer league, and don't get me wrong, beer league is fun, but it's not the same. And it hurt. I'm not gonna lie to you. Not being able to say goodbye to the game I love on my terms was difficult. For a very, very long time, I didn't want to put on skates. Didn't want to put on pads. Refused to even think about the game. Especially that now I was back home. I was engaged, gonna be married soon. I had to think about that next step in my life, but I was still getting calls to go play. I had gotten called in Sweden, I had gotten called in France. Hey, come play. I'd even gotten called in the SP. Come finish the season, come play, come give us a shot when you're ready. But at that point, I was so irritated, fed up, annoyed about it with everything that happened that I decided, you know what, I'm done. And for a good 6 months, I did not strap on the pads. I was making hockey videos, but I was not strapping on the pads. I refused. I also couldn't find a beer league that was fun to play in as a goalie because I still had the competitive spirit in me, and nobody wants to wait 5 minutes to get a shot. Nobody wants that 4-on-0 on a 5-on-5 hockey game. Doesn't make any sense. And to this day, if I don't find a good competitive beer league to play in, I play forward. I don't want to strap on the pads. Which leads me into this future of now me playing roller hockey, me building the heffyy brand, growing the game, working with goalies all over the world, Sweden, Australia, Norway, Canada, the US, obviously, Mexico. I have students in all these countries now, and it's great to be able to work with them. But it led me to building the heffyy brand. And now, jumping into where the heffyy name comes from, heffyy comes from college. My head coach must have gotten too many pucks to the head. For some reason, could not say my name, Stefano. I got called Stefano, Stefan, Stefano, Hefan, and then the guys started joking around and called me Heffy, and that kind of stuck during my time in college. So when I stopped playing and I started making social media content and streaming on Twitch, playing video games with you guys, and all of that, I said, you know what, MrHeffyy is the good way to go about it. It's catchy, it's short. The Mr. could be cut off and just be Heffyy for short, and I ran with it, and I love it. And that's where the name came from. Throughout this long 3-year journey, I learned a lot, made a lot of mistakes, but I'm proud to say I've met some incredible people. The biggest names you see in the hockey content space, Barber, Nasher, Swaggy, On the Bench Boys, John Schiavo, these guys are all unbelievable people and just share the same passion I have for the game. They want to grow the game of hockey. They love hockey. They love everything it's given them today. The game of hockey has allowed me to meet my incredible wife, which now I have a beautiful family. We bought a home in Minnesota where I got lucky enough to build my dream hockey complex. I got a gym, synthetic, where I could do roller and ice, where you guys see all my videos. The jerseys hung up. I had a beautiful office in the house, but now, as you guys see, we covered up the name, and there's changes coming. There's going to be changes coming. Can't announce anything yet. We're going to wait till everything's official. We're making some huge changes. Things are going to be a little different. Anyways, this game has given me everything I am proud of in my entire life, everything that I am grateful for, and it could do that for you too, regardless of if you play competitive or not. And that's why I'm building this brand and doing what I do, because I see myself playing hockey for the rest of my life, whether it's competitive roller as a goalie, or lowest level roller, bronze division like I do now as a forward. I have a blast doing that. Men's league as a forward, men's league as a goalie, just coaching, bunch of junior teams, youth hockey, working and advising, whatever it is. I'm staying part of this game until I finally have no options left. And I hope to leave you guys with a positive message, a positive impact in this game. Because like I said, it did everything for me. I love hockey, love everything about it. I have been incredibly fortunate to work with some incredible brands like you see here. These guys are unbelievable, small mom and pop shops, you name it. I have been so fortunate to work with these people because of you guys, and I'm super thankful for that. And there's much more coming, especially I hope to have a lot more work with these guys. Unbelievable company. If you haven't, you know who they are, Warrior. Thank you guys. They're unbelievable, and I hope to be doing a lot more with them, hopefully soon, but we'll stay tuned for that. My most recent expansions to the brand, my most recent endeavors to help grow the game of hockey, to help have a positive impact, to share my passion, share my love with all of you guys has been my goalie course, because so many of you have been working with me online remotely, and sending videos has been a little bit tough, and back and forth asking me the tricks and tips, the details that you need for your stance, for your butterfly, for your glove saves, asking me to review your videos, asking for drills to do on the ice. So it's now all on my website. I created that for you guys. Go to MrHeffyy.com. You'll find all that there, what you need to get to the next level. But more importantly, what I'm more excited about is a brand new drop, a merch drop. Enjoy every second. That's the theme behind this drop. Why? Because you don't get to play this game forever. You don't get to play competitive hockey forever. You don't get to chase that dream forever. Yes, you can play beer league. Yes, you can play with your friends forever, but it's not the same. It doesn't give you that same itch. And the itch to chase that dream never goes away. So enjoy every second you get on the ice. Enjoy every moment you get to spend playing the game that you love. The difficult moments, the early practices, the ridiculously hard workouts. Enjoy all of it. Because one day it won't be there anymore, and you're gonna wish you could do it again. I am coaching goalies at 6 in the morning, and I'm not gonna lie, I bag skate them. I do, because skating is the most important thing. And I'm sitting there watching them, and I know that they're suffering, and part of them hates me a little bit that early in the morning. I kind of wish I could strap on my pads and do it with them. I miss those days. And I've been very fortunate that I found my way into competitive roller hockey, where we don't get the crazy training, but we get those weekends with the boys where guys are battling trying to win. This isn't just your regular Sunday night game. These guys are coming in for a weekend. You're spending money on hotels and flights. You're trying to win. You're trying to win a tournament. It kind of makes it like the youth hockey tournaments when you were a kid. Have a blast with the guys at the hotel. When you strap on the skates, it's time to go and business gets real. And that's kind of where I've been heading, and you guys see that on YouTube. YouTube, I don't post many coaching videos or long form things like that. I'm showing my passion, my fun, what I still do as an adult now. And part of it is for you guys to see some fun clips from those games. Part of me does it because it's a memory log for me. Because I know with my knee injuries, my hip injuries, I don't know how much longer I could play goalie. 27 right now. Can I play till 40? Hopefully. So I want to be able to look back on this memory log and look at the incredible things I've done, the tournaments I've played, like Wish Cup, State Wars. I got invited to play for Team Canada Roller this past season. Unfortunately, I couldn't afford it, but hopefully one day I'll be able to put on that Team Canada jersey again. And there's another bigger one even coming soon, but we're not going to announce that yet. I can look back and look at that, but it's also kind of a memory log for my family. I have a beautiful little girl who's a couple months old, and she will grow up not being able to see me at my best, not be able to see parts of me that I don't want to pass on to her, because I don't care whether she plays hockey or not. I really don't. But I want her to see that side of her dad. And by the time she's 10, 11, or even 6 or 7, who knows if I'm still gonna be playing. So she'll be able to look back and see the things I've done, whether she's proud of it or not. And down the road, grandkids, future grandkids, that's why I post what I do. So all this to say that there's a meaning behind the Heffyy brand. I'm not just making hockey videos to make hockey videos. I'm doing it because I'm trying to grow the game. I'm doing it because I love this game. I'm doing it because it's a way for me to leave memories for my family. A way for me to stay involved in the game I love and help goalies. There's tons of you who've reached out to me, and I'm so grateful for that. And I absolutely love talking to you guys, getting to know you guys, and helping you get better. And this is just the beginning. I don't make a living from this. I have a day job. I'm making the videos because I love what I do, and I plan on doing it that way. Would I love to make this a full-time business and post more? Absolutely. But it's not my main objective. My main objective is to grow the game of hockey, and I know that is a financially difficult sport to play, but there's other ways to play. Street hockey, play with your friends, go at the outdoor rink. Some of my best memories as a kid are at the outdoor rink. So if you've stayed this long, I hope you got to know me a little better. I hope you're excited about what's to come, and I hope you got a new perspective on the Heffyy brand and why I do what I do, because I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys so much for being here, for joining me on the journey, for leaving your comments, getting to know me, talking to me. I love every second of it, and I'm not going anywhere. We're gonna be in front of that net for as long as we possibly can and hang up a lot more jerseys on these walls. If you love this game, keep playing it until you physically can't anymore, because I plan on doing so. And hopefully we'll get to see each other on a roller rink or an ice rink someday. Thank you guys again. I appreciate you so much. If you like the merch or if you like the course, it's all on MrHeffyy.com. So is my Discord, my private community for you guys to come and talk. That's free. Come chat with me, come hang out with me. Twitch streams go through there. All of it happens there. Thank you guys again, and stay tuned for more.